Hello, it's April 27th, 2021. My name is Reagan, and this is a reaction video in some part to a video just published by the Academy of Ideas on mass psychosis and the effects of a totalitarian society, or ruling class and underruled. And I just wanted to sort of wrap up the antithesis of the content in my videos. Most notably, there's a video I produced called "The System is Broken." I produced and filmed that and edited in Dallas, Texas, but it's a reflection of every city in the West. And so the point of me producing this vlog is really to talk about some key numbers and facts and ways of living that are in a parallel reality to the state that we're in, and everything I've been talking about. It all kind of clicked this morning that we live in a new branded totalitarian society where they want to keep us distracted and divided, and everything I complain about us being like separated from each other, you know, that's what they did to slaves, and they want to distract us. And when we're alone and isolated, this is obviously not new and even brought up in mainstream, is that when we're isolated and alone, we're more susceptible to delusional thoughts, even our own grandeur, and none of those are actually based in reality. That's why it's called a delusion. And so sowing fear into the people distracts and divides them. And to redeem yourself, to say, and people love that. People love the illusion. People love being fed the lie, even if words and reason and logic can't unwind them. You can't undo stupidity, because if you try to argue with a stupid person, don't ever do that. You get dragged down to their level. And so we're being force-fed, manipulated, and lied to. And of course, technology can do this rapidly now. It's like the perfect mechanism for like a ruling class to control the algorithm and what we see. And so just some quick numbers, take a break here from the heavy stuff. This is pretty well known by now, at least among my generation, because we can most notably see the effects of it. But, you know, we have a less than a 5% chance of meeting the 1.5 degrees Celsius goal set by Paris Climate Accord. Of course, we're not even going to reach that goal. Only 60 of the Fortune 500 companies, 60, have actually made pledges that they'll reduce emissions. The paradox with ever-increasing GDP doesn't go with climate change mitigation, climate emergency. So yeah, you know, we live in a failed society, and what I talked about, people's descending into madness, is just a result of this totality. There's no way this could end well when you have a ruling class and you have a slave class. Like, there's no way this could go but collapse, or as we're seeing now, you know, mass shootings, people killing each other, you know, cops. You know, people are like, oh, this has happened more. No, this hasn't always happened as often. And there's just too many people, and we've overshot our resources. But back to the point at hand, you know, since we know people don't want to know the grim news. You know, they don't want to be told that their children don't have any future, or that, you know, I drive by happy families outside their homes all the time, and I yell at my car climate change, because I'm never going to talk to these people, and we don't talk to our neighbors anymore. Well, in most parts of the U.S., I feel like. And so that's all I can do, is just put that seed in their brain, so that, you know, what's going to happen to all these people that are obsessed with power and wealth and following in with the status quo, with the totalitarian, like, mind programming, or like, I need to get an amazing career in a Lamborghini and drive around the city, is that I feel sorry for them, because they have to wake up in 2032, if they still have anything, and say, and turn on TV, if the power even works, and see that there's no more, we can't grow life-sustaining foods. We can't on a massive scale, that the droughts are too extreme, and the weather, and then they'll have to go through the whole process of learning about reality again, because they've been fed this illusion and lie, and that seems more appealing. So, of course, I'm, the outcast. People think I'm weird, but they know in the hearts that I'm speaking truth. I mean, it doesn't take a really wise person to see the immediate facts of what we face and, get the message. So the solutions, now that we're on to that, now that we've covered this and we all agree that we live in a non-harmonious and totalitarian society, is to literally walk around barefoot, don't order shoes, and you can go dumpster diving, be on the receiving end of the universe, go to the food pantry, grow your own food, cooperate, build networks, live in a frame of world that's outside of this dominant narrative that's clearly destructive. It's pathological at heart, and it's bombarded with fear and kept to control you. No matter who you agree with, it's all the same. It's all Biden, Trump. It's all the same world. It's all complete control of the masses. That's how they win. So yeah, build your own world, and it's not gonna be fun. You have to wipe your butt with leaves. You just have to make everything's sacrifice. What to sacrifice to live in a different world than the one built on lies that we live in right now, and that only is going to lead to catastrophic collapse on multiple levels. Environmentally, socially, everything. This is going down. This isn't going up. No matter how much technology and AI, Neuralink, it can't stop weather. You can't mess with nature. Okay, so just a rant here. Free your mind. Build a community. Forget your debts. And just build a new life, no matter how painful that is. And it will be painful because everything's an adjustment. But it's a learning curve, and that's when you grow. Okay? Thanks for watching. Go get vaccinated. I'll talk to you later.